Some things in life are just made to go together. Peanut butter and jelly, rock and roll, the sun and the moon. These things got Blake Sanders, the owner of KS Services, thinking, what can we pair with our superior heating and air service to make our customers even happier? Plumbing Experts by KS Services was born. So the next time you have a clogged line, leaky faucet, or water running all through the house, know there's a reputable company out there on call just a click away. Call KS.com, your trusted source for heating and cooling and now plumbing.
Good morning, this is the Weather Extreme video for Saturday, March 2nd, 2019. I'm meteorologist Scott Martin. Once we get rid of a few showers this morning, your Saturday will be a rather nice day if you don't mind some cloud cover. But we continue to have the potential for severe storms across central Alabama on Sunday. More of that and the return of Old Man Winter in just a moment. As of 7 o'clock this morning, we have some scattered shower activity moving across the central parts of the area. Much of this activity was light in nature, but the cluster moving into the western parts of Tuscaloosa County was putting down some heavier rainfall. All of these are pushing off to the east-northeast around 35 miles per hour. Temperatures across central Alabama were in the lower 40s to the lower 60s. Birmingham was at 47 degrees at the time, while the warm spot was Eufaula at 63 degrees. Haleyville was the cold spot at 40 degrees. No storms are expected throughout much of central Alabama through the day today, as you will see on the Day 1 outlook from the SPC. But we see there are a couple of areas defined in a marginal risk for severe storms today, especially over the southern parts of Georgia and northeastern Florida, along with the northern parts of Louisiana, southern Arkansas, and western Mississippi. You'll see a completely different story for the area on the Day 2 outlook for Sunday in just a moment. Now let's get to today's weather. After the showers that we have out there this morning move off to the east, they are expected to diminish in coverage, and we should have a dry afternoon and into the evening hours. Showers out ahead of our next system will begin to move into the western parts of the area after midnight. Today's highs will be in the upper 50s to the upper 70s across the area, with overnight lows in the lower 30s to the lower 40s. A cold front that pushed through the area on Friday is currently stalled out over the northern Gulf of Mexico just offshore. It will begin to be pulled back to the north as a warm front on Sunday, as warm air advection begins to build out ahead of a developing low and a strong cold front. Air across central Alabama will be unstable, and with the forcing and lift from the front and the low, we'll have the ingredients in place for the potential of severe storms on Sunday, with the threats being from damaging thunderstorm wind gusts up to and exceeding 60 miles per hour and a few tornadoes possible. The Storm Prediction Center has all of central Alabama south of a line from Reform to Fultondale to Heflin defined in a slight risk for severe storms throughout the day, while much of the state north of that line is defined in a marginal risk. With dew points forecast to be in the mid-60s and colder air aloft, this will allow for decent instability to build across the area, with the higher values south of the warm front. We'll have stronger low-level shear in place, so this will bring in the threat of a few tornadoes and damaging winds, especially over the southern half of the area. Timing for strong to severe storms will be from 12 p.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday. Highs will top out in the mid-50s to the mid-70s from northwest to southeast. We could see some cells develop out ahead of the main line of storms that could become strong to severe, but as the dynamics begin to push off more to the east and northeast, the event will shift more into a linear event. We'll have updates throughout the day, today and tomorrow on the blog for this severe storm threat. Remember that any warnings issued are instantly posted to the blog with the information from the National Weather Service office. Have a dependable way to receive weather alerts close by, and have those safety kits ready to go just in case your location goes under a warning. After the cold front pushes through late on Sunday night, much colder and drier air will move in during the late night and overnight hours. There were some hints at possible flurries on the backside of the system, but the latest model runs show that the precipitation will be well out of central Alabama before the cold air arrives. Overnight lows will be in the upper 20s to the mid-40s from northwest to southeast. It will be a totally different feeling on Monday as Old Man Winter has made a return to central Alabama. We'll have more clouds and sun to start the day, but slow clearing will take place. will be dry, but afternoon highs will only be in the lower 40s to the mid 50s across the area after starting off the mornings in the lower 20s to the mid 30s. Cobalt blue skies and maximum sunshine can be expected for your Tuesday across central Alabama. Unfortunately, those temperatures may not allow you to do that, as highs will be below normal for early March. After starting off with morning lows in the 20s across the area, highs will only top out in the lower 40s to the lower 50s. We'll have plenty of sunshine, but it will be still a rather cool day across central Alabama on Wednesday. After starting off the early morning lows in the mid-20s to the lower 30s, we'll only top out in the mid-40s to the lower 50s across the area. It will be a decent day on Thursday as temperatures begin to moderate. That usually means that we'll have some rain and storms to put up with, but the good news is that those won't be in the area until Friday. Skies will start off mostly sunny, but clouds will be on the increase by the afternoon and throughout the evening and overnight hours. Highs will be in the lower 50s to the lower 60s. A low will be stationed over northern Illinois at midday on Friday, which will be swinging a cold front through the area late in the day and through the evening hours. Rain and thunderstorms will be likely, and we could have the potential for a few strong storms as we'll have decent shear and instability in place. But it is too early to tell if we'll be dealing with severe storms at this point. Highs will be in the lower 60s to the lower 70s. And out in Voodoo Land, next weekend looks to start off dry after the rain moves out during the early morning hours on Saturday, but will only be a short break as showers look to move back in on Sunday morning. Temperatures for next weekend are trending mild, but cold air looks to make a return trip to central Alabama on Monday, March 11th. But all of this can change as it is out there in Voodoo Land. One thing we'll have to do is watch every system when they move through, as we have now entered the beginning of meteorological spring and the start of spring severe weather season. That is all for your Weather Extreme video for today. We'll have notes on the blog throughout the day today, especially with updates on tomorrow's potential for severe weather. The next video, weather permitting, will be produced and released tomorrow morning by Bill Murray. I'm meteorologist Scott Martin signing off for today. Have a great Saturday, and God bless.
Never wait for hot water again with a tankless water heater from Plumbing Experts. Tankless water heaters are easy, convenient, and now more affordable with a no-interest financing for up to 18 months. Stop with the cold showers and wasted water and call Plumbing Experts today.